WWE's Summerslam 2025 Night 2 review. What I'm going to give Night 2, what's my star rating for 1 to 5? I give it a 1, just like I gave Night 1 a 1. The reason why I gave it a 1, because the rinse and repeat strategy that Triple H continues to try to produce, to try to persuade us to continue to follow his method. This shit does not work, Triple H. See, I thought you would have learned under Vince McMahon while Vince McMahon was giving you the sauce. But you didn't learn from Vince McMahon. And see, don't get me wrong. Vince McMahon had his good and his bad days. But Vince McMahon always made sure that the pay-per-views was hitting. Monday through Friday, he didn't give a fuck. He just put whatever's out there. But he always made sure that his pay-per-views was top-notch. Triple H. Not only the weekly television is trash, just like Vince McMahon used to produce, but your pay-per-views are just as horrible as your weekly television. Now, as I said before, and I say it again, Triple H, you're only good at pay-per-views overseas. Now, WWE goes overseas. Watch how their pay-per-views look. Watch how their pay-per-views be under Triple H overseas. Watch the difference. Then when Triple H gets back to America, he treats pay-per-view like weekly television. Night 2. You started out with the women's triple threat match. Everybody knew Naomi was going to win. Because I'm going to tell you why. The rinse and repeat. Nobody wants to see Rhea Ripley. My thing is, why is Rhea Ripley still on Monday Night Raw, not on SmackDown, being competition for Tiffany Stratton? Now, then we go to Becky Lynch and Valkyrie. One of the worstest match of the weekend. That was the worstest match of Night 2. And it was supposed to be, what, a street fight, no holds bar? Are you serious? Didn't see Becky Lynch them take it to the fans, didn't take it to outside, no nothing. Except some shoe tie, some shoestring bullshit, some plastic tie-in around Valkyrie's wrist, and she had to fight Becky Lynch for fucking 6 minutes with her hands tied. Get the fuck out of here. And then you had Bailey to come in. For what? That even made the match even worse. That you had Becky Lynch coming in. Triple H, what the fuck is you thinking? What is your team thinking? This is some bullshit, Triple H. And I told you, I'm going to call you out every chance I can get. That match was atrocious for the Intercontinental Championship. If you wanted to add Bailey, you should have made it a triple threat match. Could have made it a street fight, triple threat match. Add something different. There's nothing wrong with women bleeding. There's nothing wrong, Triple H. Let's keep it going. Well, let me see. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu. I'm so fucking tired of the Bloodline storyline. There is no Bloodline storyline. It's over. The Bloodline storyline was over when Roman Reigns lost the World Heavyweight Championship belt to Cody Rhodes. Solo Sikoa is trash. Jacob Fatu is trash. The Samoan werewolf stigma, gone. He just another Samoan under the Bloodline tree. You have no storyline for the Bloodline. Let it go. Let them go their separate ways. Let's get new feuds. I'm tired of seeing Samoans fighting each other. I'm tired. Just like I'm tired of seeing you putting black wrestlers against black wrestlers. Steel cage match. That was the second worst match of Night 2. but one of the worst match of the whole entire SummerSlam. What is the use of having a steel cage if you're not going to use the steel cage? What is the use of having a steel cage match if you're not going to tell the story? Huh? What's the use? Also, Jacob Fatu can do a fucking moonsault, a backflip, and hurt himself, hurt one of the wrestlers. Uncalled for, unnecessary, horrible match. You had brought the United States Championship down to the bottom of the basement. Now it's time to bury it. Now it's time to dig the grave and bury that belt. Matter of fact, Triple H, just bury all the belts. Because you done destroyed every single championship belt that means anything. None of the belts that any wrestler holds means anything. Nothing. Nothing. Shame on you, Triple H. Dominic, AJ Styles, tried to recreate some Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero shit. For what? Why can't I just see Dominic and AJ Styles wrestle? Why I gotta be a reincarnation of some bullshit that happened 20 years ago when a custody over Dominic? When we gonna see Dominic really wrestle? When we gonna see Dominic really test it? Huh? The Intercontinental Championship belt don't mean shit. Because Dominic ain't making it nothing. All you got wrestlers just going around just parading belts. What happened to meaning being a champion and representing the company? All you like is likes, subscribes, and shares, clickbait, social media booms. That's what you like. You want WWE to be in all the clippings in TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. That's what you're about now, Triple H. You're not about wrestling no more. You're about social media. TKO and WWE, you're about social media. But I am one of the biggest upcoming content creators in the wrestling circle that's going to bring it to the attention. I'm going to lead the forefront because we want real wrestling back. Last that United States and Intercontinental Championship match was trash. Horrible. Let's get to Cody Rhodes and John Cena. One of the worst main events in SummerSlam WWE history. It's time to retire John Cena. There's nothing he can do. No wrestler can bring anything out of John Cena. Not even your favorite savior, Cody Rhodes. You had the nerves to have Cody Rhodes to play face and heel. Couldn't even do it. Because he fucking cries too much. He's a fucking crybaby. You went from John Cena, when y'all could have produced one of the biggest send-offs, one of the biggest retirement stories ever. You made him trash. You diluted the championship belt. All of a sudden, you try to make him face. To try to, try to bring more attention to the SummerSlam match between him and Cody Rhodes. Street fight. Trash street fight. Nobody bled. Just trash. Kept it safe. John Cena loses. Why? Why lose now? Why lose now? It doesn't make sense. Hell, his retirement reign didn't make sense. But this most definitely does not make sense. Then he lose to Cody Rhodes. You give it back to one boring champion to another boring champion. What the fuck is Cody Rhodes going to do now? He does not have opponents. He does not fucking lose. So what's the use of having Cody Rhodes? Huh? His matches are boring. He's not a good storyteller. He fucking cries all the time. What is it now, Triple H? I'm sick and tired of you. You got to go, Triple H. You got to go. You was ruining wrestling. Wrestling is at an all-time low. If I was Netflix, I'll blow this motherfucking contract up immediately. Or I'll fire Triple H. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Triple H. You're fired. SummerSlam was trash. Videos are going to keep coming like this until I can get better. See, the wrestling content creators, they're scared to talk and speak up like this. I'm not. I'm not tied down to WWE. I'm just a huge wrestling fan. I grew up in the business. And I hate to see where it's going right now. And Triple H is ruining to the most. Why is it every WWE... No, why is every promotion from TNA to AAA all have WWE representatives holding their belt? What did that tell you? What does that tell you? The siege is coming. WWE is trying to saturate and flatten the wrestling community forever. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Smash that like button if you like everything that you heard. If you like this video, smash that like button. I'm out. Let's save wrestling before Triple H destroys it forever. Oh, before I go, Brock Lesnar. Oh, I forgot. Brock Lesnar. For what? For what? If him and John Cena is not fighting for the belt, why? Oh, because that's what John Cena wanted on his list, on his retirement wrestlers who he want to fight. We don't give a fuck. We know they're gonna fight at Saudi Arabia, but who cares? There's nothing on the line. What a waste of Brock Lesnar. He could have been Cody Rhodes' next opponent. I'm out, man. WWE, get your shit together.